Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there, y'all. We got some good content on this good Tuesday. Hope everybody feeling good. I'm kind of tired. I need to take me a nap after this stream or something, but it's all good. We got some content to look at. I've been seeing all the stuff about MLK. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I don't know if they're just trying to destroy what everybody thought about him or what, with all these stories coming out and that stuff being declassified or what, if this a play or not, but it's crazy what they're saying about him. Trump doing a whole lot. CC, what up? Mello, what up, fam? Don Joe, Stacy, Shoes, the Druber, Dennis. What up with y'all? So it's crazy. We go check out some of this content, y'all. Keep it going. Museum, what up? On this good Tuesday. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me on your way in. Gonna hold everybody up. Buddha, what's good, fam? What's popping on this Tuesday? Red Cap, you just got in here. You ain't missed nothing yet, fam. We 2 minutes in. You ain't missed nothing. We about to get into the content right now. Salute to everybody. What's up, Kirsty? Let's go.
At this point, it just seemed like California cannot get right at all. Like, y'all, what the fuck is really going on? I need help understanding this. Parts of LA is now experiencing flood warnings. And now they say people was in risk of toxic ash fallout. Like, what?
For our coverage of Los Angeles County wildfires. And residents are continuing that long road to recovery, but now they're starting to be worried about flooding and mudslides because it is raining in that area. The Los Angeles County Fire Department sharing this video of the rain causing a small flow of fire debris. Much of Southern California is under flood watch until later this afternoon. The rain is much needed for this area, but the ground is so dry that officials
it is, but where it come from?
A little bit of water can cause a whole lot of flooding.
Basically causes it to be a lot more susceptible to erosion.
There's nothing left holding the soil in place, so even one drop of rain will come down 7 times faster than it typically would have prior to this fire.
If you want to hear me go more in depth on this situation in California and just longer videos in general, all you got to do is to my channel. You know what to do. I'm finna make a video right now.
Breaking news.
So you mean to tell me, first of all, it was all those fires going on and everything. They over there burning. Couldn't contain it or nothing. Now all of a sudden shit flooding, mudslides and everything. So you mean to tell me it's the water is over there now? All of a sudden? I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's a lot going on in Cali, y'all. It's a lot going on. Angela the Dow, the boss lady in the building. Baby Cakes, what up, Royalty? Jerome. Salute to everybody, man. It's good seeing y'all.
Donald Trump's administration, the Office of Management and Budget, has now stopped all payments to the states and to individuals in many programs. This is from a 2-page memo directed from the Office of Management and Budget. That is under the direction of Russell Vought, who helped write Project 2025. He's one of the main authors. And basically, it is freezing at least some point in time. We don't know how long. All federal financial assistance in the form of payments that are going to the states and to households that receive programs such as SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition and Assistance Program, and other programs. It could, I believe, it looks like Medicaid is another one. and other programs that affect people's health insurance. It did specifically say that Social Security and Medicare would not be impacted. But basically, all other federal programs, assistance, that they are freezing those programs. Now, these programs were created, many of which by Congress. And I don't know that they have the legal authority to do this. So just because they are releasing this through the Office of Management and Budget does not mean they have the authority to do so. We'll have to find out more. But just be aware, be prepared. These payments can be stopping anytime now. And if you receive various benefits from the federal government through the states or directly through SNAP, there may be a halt. So just be aware. Love you for my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cuckoos, and my burned out light bulbs. And guess what? These programs don't impact the billionaires, do they? They're trying to make sure there's money so they can get this massive tax cut they want. That's all they care about. Don't care about you little people. All of you MAGAs, you're going to find out you have effed around, and you're going to find out this is not what you bargained for, is it? Mm-hmm.
Damn, Trump had the internet in the uproar this morning. When I'm looking on there, looking at videos, I see a lot of people going crazy. Like, what? Trump taking away the food stamps and everything? Like, I don't know what's going on with the situation. I seen something, they said something about they finna, like, I guess people who got jobs now can get food stamps or EBT cards and stuff like that. I don't know, but I mean, I ain't really tripping on it, you know. I think I don't know what y'all think. I think that's a good idea, or with him cutting those budgets and doing that and switching it up, or what? Like, I feel like he finna make people y'all gotta get out here and grind and hustle now. Shit crazy. Trump finna have everybody mad at him. The hood finna be mad about them food stamps.
So I'm sure by now that you've seen the help that's been renting out in the yard in Los Angeles, not too far from Dodger Stadium. So let me put some things in perspective for you. When did this start? Well, we see in 2024.
Oh yeah, my bad for stopping it. Right, Druber. You right. They might be cutting off all that budget that they was giving to all the migrants. Remember, they was giving them hella food stamps and a monthly allowance and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Shit, if they was giving that to the migrants, you might as well give the food to everybody in the country, the citizens, the real people that really need it. Pass that shit over.
Or that it's there. In 2023 of November, it is there as well, to where it's a lot more clear to what you can read. And then in June of 2023, you can see some of it is there, but some of those words that you're interested in are gone. But when you look at September of 2022, I don't really see anything here. However, there is a lot of shipping containers that are there. And when I drop the little man right here and I scroll up, I can see right here where it's also written on the sidewalk. But here's another thing I have a question about. You see the electricity line that's here? And as I go into it, look at what it's tied into. It just doesn't make sense. Nor does this little purge smiley face here. But anyhow, you can see how it's tied in, and where it's tied in goes to here.
It looked like somebody was doing some hood shit and running the electricity, the lines illegally somehow, some way.
And if you would like to know where this is, all you got to do is put in Dodger Stadium and then look down here for the shipping container plate. So what do you think about this? Looks like a long message was there. Take care. God bless.
So
now they trying to say that all these help messages and everything, these was all like a false flag and fake. They said one dude went out here and did this. They trying to blame it on one dude, talking about he went and did this and caused this uproar. But like I said yesterday, I knew Some was gonna come out there, put it on somebody to try to make it seem like it ain't nothing. When really it might be something serious. It might be some motherfucking people out there in them containers and everything that really need some motherfucking help. You feel me? Let's keep it going. What's up, Jen? Salute to everybody. Hit that like button, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping.
Somebody actually went to the coordinates in Los Angeles, California, and this is what they seen.
Okay, the help sign right there. The big help. I mean, I honestly don't know if this is just kids fooling around or something real. Right there. I'll take some photos. I mean, it says help there too, but I don't know. It's like the help signs and stuff. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What is it? Do you know who does it?
The old ones. Has it been there for a long time?
Do you think it's just kids like messing around?
He said it's been like that for a long time.
I honestly don't even go in there, you know?
It's like a bunch of help signs up on that lot over there. There's no way to get in here.
Nobody knows.
Here's construction. The guys is the construction workers right here.
Okay.
Over there is a straight.
Okay. Okay, I was just wondering.
Help?
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah. I know.
What is that?
I don't know, man. Every time that there's the big ones, the small ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what is that.
Is it people just messing around?
It's a homeless.
You think so?
Yeah. It's crazy. I know. I seen it. Porque the other day, the guys in construction said, "Who's fucking making like that much shit?" I don't know. Because I got a big balls like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I know. And the little ones, I don't know who is this.
So apparently all of those signs saying help in LA are fake. And I don't mean fake as in like, oh, they don't exist, but I mean fake as in the person who did this, they did it to create what they're getting, publicity. So apparently a spokesperson for the Union Pacific Police Department told Newsweek that the photos that are circulating on Google Maps that show the word help on a Union Pacific property was created about a year ago. No one was in danger, but a man trespassed on the Union Pacific and other nearby properties, repeatedly creating this misleading message. We want to remind the public that...
Man, come on, man. Oh my God, man. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew they were finna throw like a monkey wrench out there to try to cover it up and make it seem like it ain't really nothing. Come on now. So you mean tell me a one man did this? He was just out there just putting poles together to make it say help. All these big old help poles, putting them on the ground and writing it in the ground and doing all this. One man did that, and y'all caught him. And now y'all just bringing out this story like, yeah, it was one dude that did that and everything. Come on, man. That shit don't even sound like, man.
This is illegal. And so there is some guy who went around doing this, and apparently, and I get it, I heard that one of the things say traffic or whatever, but what's coming out is that is all just, once again, the word propaganda is coming up. However, obviously, there has to be some truth to the reason why he did this, or he could just be some type of dude trying to stir up some problems, okay? Long story short, this place has been checked out in LA, and there is nothing there. They didn't find anything. And so at the end of the day, like, don't believe everything you see online, because this is going viral right now. But there's nothing going on, apparently.
Over the course of the... just sit down, please. Well, when you report fake news, when you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people. Go ahead. Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings would be much better.
If I may ask one other question. Mr. President, if I may ask one other question.
That's enough. Put down the mic. Tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. Go ahead.
What? Now you see how Trump just be doing them, motherfucker.
I think that's unfair.
You're a very rude person. The
diligent reporter who busts.
Well, I'm not a big fan of yours either. So
I understand.
To be honest, John Roberts, go ahead, John. No, John Roberts, go ahead. CNN's fake news. I don't take questions. I don't take questions from CNN. CNN is fake news. I don't take questions from CNN. John Roberts of Fox. Let's go to a real. Let's go to a real network. John, let's go.
Well, we're a real network too, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. It's a disgrace what took place. It's a disgrace, and I think they ought to apologize to start with. Michael Cohen.
Sir, since you're attacking us, can you give us a question?
Go ahead.
No, Mr. President-elect.
Go ahead.
President-elect,
Go ahead.
Since you are attacking
No,
our news
not you.
organization,
Not
can
you.
you give us a chance?
Your organization
You are
is
attacking
terrible.
our news organization.
Your organization
Can you give
is
us a
terrible.
chance
Let's
to ask
go.
a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can
Quiet.
you state...
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
Can you state
She's asking a
categorically-
question.
Mr.
Don't be rude.
President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be
You're
rude.
attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you
No, I'm
give
not
us a
going to give you a
question?
question. I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically...
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not
Go ahead.
appropriate.
And in fact, we'll give you a list. What we did, in fact, part of it was up there. We did a lot. Look. You know you're a fake. You know that. Your whole network, the way you cover it, is fake. And most of it.
Trump's so funny. Look. Why you always do this? Look. Man, Trump crazy as hell.
And
man.
not all of you, but the people are wise to you. That's why you have a lower approval rating than you've ever had before, times probably 3.
So you haven't made any contact, though, just to make sure.
With who?
The North Koreans.
I don't want to say. I won't say that.
Okay.
We have a good relationship with North Korea, as good as you can have. I mean, we have a good relationship with North Korea. I have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un, and I hope he's okay. And somebody would say, oh, that's terrible. No, it's not terrible. I hope he's okay. And I think it was a fake report done by CNN.
So can I ask you a question?
What do you have? Go ahead. No, that's enough. Go ahead.
Can I ask? But that wasn't my question.
The problem is you don't write the truth. So, as far as I'm concerned, I want to go to the next
Can I
one.
ask you a question about...
No, not CNN, please. Go ahead.
The White House has not
You don't.
responded to these
I told you. CNN is fake news. Don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
But he says he was retaliated against, and that's why he was removed from his job. Do you have a response to that?
Okay, next question.
Why you held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return
Are
them?
you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
You
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Can you answer why you held on to the documents?
I was negotiating. Go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
In a tweet this weekend, Mr. President, you said that it's incorrect to say you're limiting the scope of the FBI investigation.
What does that have to do with trade? I don't mind answering the question, but, I'd like to do the trade
It has
questions.
to do with the other
later.
headline in the news, which is the
I know,
Kavanaugh
but
nomination.
how about talking about trade, and then we'll get to that. We'll do that a little bit later.
Do you think the trade,
Anybody have a trade?
Do you
Go
think
ahead,
your trade
please.
deal will pass through Congress, sir?
I think so.
Man, that motherfucker Trump crazy, y'all. Man. You see how he be talking to him? Prince B, what up, fam? Planet Max. Man, that boy Trump crazy. What's up, Divine? Laura. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Hit that like button. What's up, Jennifer? Keep the algorithm jumping, y'all. Trump ain't playing no games. He do not like CNN. He beefing with CNN for life. It's up with CNN for life. He don't even let none of the reporters speak to him. None of that. CNN gets no love. Fake news. Straight from Trump's mouth. Fake news. Let's keep it going, y'all.
This shit up.
Yes, you can, and yes, you did. He did not take away the equal employment laws. He did not take away any of your rights. None. This is all liberal logic. He didn't take away any of this. Only thing he took away is your fucking excuses. Now your excuses are out the door. What are you gonna do? You can either earn a job by merit, or earn a job by resume, earn a job by working hard. Why does that bother you? Y'all love to be put in positions which you didn't earn. And for me, that bothers me. I don't want any job that they put me in place of employment due to my skin color. I don't want it. That doesn't make sense to me. That's not how the world should work. That I feel bad for all the white Americans that had to live through anything but the opposite. They work hard too. Argue.
Roland Martin said that the FBI and CIA allegedly got videos of Martin Luther King that would damage his legacy. Y'all, take a look at what he said.
Let me explain to y'all what's about to happen.
What's about to happen?
The FBI so-called recordings of Dr. King were set to be released. Those will now be released. FBI, who I simply do not believe, claims that they have recordings of Dr. King having affairs, involved in orgies. They claim that he was with a white prostitute in Las Vegas. So Charlie Kirk, when he did all his videos trashing King, oh, we shouldn't be celebrating him. Let me explain to you why they doing this here.
Why?
They are going to try to completely to destroy the legacy of Dr. King.
Now, y'all heard what he said. All of this is alleged. But let's say hypothetically that this do come out and there is proof of this. That's not going to tarnish this man's legacy. We all know what he did for us. So videos of him.
Right. You all the way 100% correct, fam. Like, we know what he did. Like, they just bringing out this other side. Like, who knew? We didn't know Martin Luther King Jr. was a freak. Shit, my whole life, I just thought Martin Luther King Jr. was a square that stood up for us and stood for us to get some rights and get some equality going around this motherfucker. And he did it. You know what I'm saying? He was peaceful with it. He didn't want to beef. He didn't want no violence. And I'm sure he was helping them. He was part of their team too, helping the feds and the FBI and everything. They was using him to make things happen with our community and everything. You feel me? I'm sure. But just because he was a freak and having freak offs and having prostitutes, and cheating on his wife and doing all that type of shit, he just sound like a normal nigga to me. I don't know. Let's keep it going though. You know, maybe we didn't say he was perfect. He might have just, you know, been a freak on the side and doing his thing. But I don't know why they bringing all this stuff out now. In a minute, they ain't gonna be speaking about him in public schools. If they do now, they probably don't even talk about Martin Luther King Jr. no more. I don't know.
Him performing in orgies or with a prostitute. So
Malcolm, and when they studied Martin, one went and spoke and came back to the hotel and prayed and talked on the phone with his wife, and they don't have no dirt on him. The other one went and spoke and came back to the room and partied and fucked like a motherfucker in every town he went to. That was the Christian.
How do you know that though?
Because it's documented evidence. The FBI said that Malcolm X was a saint compared to the doctor. It's very well documented that Dr. Martin Luther King was just like any man. He was a whoremongering preacher compared to Malcolm, who has no documentation of doing anything such like the preacher. I don't want to be a religious man, but I have Christian values and beliefs. I believe in Jesus. I believe that he's the Son of God. I just don't take the title as a Christian. Man, I just believe.
So what are you?
A believer.
That don't make you a Christian?
No. Because I also like to sin. And most Christians don't admit that they like to sin.
Most people can't admit to the sins that they do.
That they like to do. See, some that we do, but we also got some secret ones that we like to do.
Right. I feel him, you know what I'm saying? So on that Martin Luther King issue, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they bringing out all the bad stuff. I don't even care about hearing about what he was doing in his bedroom and all that type of shit, whatever. Like, after he did the speech and was doing all that type of shit, that's all I wanted to see, whatever. That's what he was doing for the people. Like, why they bringing out all this other extra shit and everything, I don't know. You know, whatever. It's crazy. But I always looked at Martin Luther King like, you know, I never would have thought all this stuff coming out now. I mean, I heard stories like back in the, well, really not even back in the day, you know, growing up in school, I always just heard good things. I didn't really hear all this stuff until like these last few years about, man, you know, they said MLK was, you know, so I don't know if this was all just a play or what, but It's crazy. And all men are not the same. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that on all men. All men ain't out here trying to sleep with women and buying prostitutes and doing all that shit, cheating on wives and all that. Nah. I was just saying that. I didn't know Martin Luther King had that side to him, but I ain't tripping on that side as long as he stood for the people. Let's keep it going. Hit that like button, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. What's up, Chanel?
Oh, Popeyes, know you did it. What kind of collaboration is this? Drinks and fried chicken? What the? Who is this for? You know who it's for. Coming to a hood near you. This gotta be the biggest collab ever. Since when does these two different type of companies team up? Since 2025. I wonder how this is gonna work. I don't know. But what I do know is that it starts January 31st. Would I participate in this? Hell yeah. I don't even eat Popeyes.
Don Julio and Popeyes, what they finna do? Like have some Don Julio flavored wings or something? I mean, that's the only thing I can think they can do. Like have a Don Julio, like they have Hennessy wings or something. Have some Don Julio wings or something. I don't know. That's crazy though. Let's keep it going though. Let's keep it going. I just got that Cash App too, William. Appreciate that Cash App, fam. Salute to William in the chat. Much love, fam.
I know you do. You like that fried shrimp, don't you, right? What about the chicken sandwich? So good. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I can't wait till January 31st so I could go and get both of them. What a time to be alive. The hood is about to go wild. Do I really need to tell you what to do? I'm out of here.
Don Julio and Popeyes have announced a collab set to launch on January 3rd. We need to bring this to the attention of Marco.
The Don Julio and Popeyes chicken collaboration is a government psyop backed by the CIA meant to persecute the black community and distract the greater public at large. Popeyes chicken itself is a branch of the CIA. Every time a national catastrophe occurs or an unsavory conspiracy theory is proven true, here comes Popeyes.
Man, come on now, man. Popeye's a branch of the CIA. Those chicken sandwiches, I did try those chicken sandwiches back when they came out, and they was, I don't know, it was crazy. It was something about them. It was good, but I don't really fuck with Popeyes. It's something about Popeyes, man. I don't know if that's the real chicken they cooking over there or what. You know what I'm saying? Something about it. It just be, you know. So I don't know, but this would be crazy if they are like a branch off of the CIA and they use a Popeyes to. Man, that'd be, come on now. Is that too deep, or is that a possibility, y'all? I don't know, man. You know how to get to the black people. Mess with the chicken. Fuck with the chicken.
With a new chicken sandwich. An uneasy regime change? New chicken sandwich. Too many kids go missing at once and it reaches the public consciousness? New limited edition Popeyes chicken sandwiches drop. The head chairman of the CIA is shaking with rage due to the fact that Whippets didn't completely eradicate the black community. Due to the fact that only the weakest and the most hardcore of us fell into Whippets, he is seething. You combine that with the fires destroying California, the astronauts still stuck in space, the class consciousness that's been going around a little too frequently on this app, they decided to craft the perfect distraction for everyone.
Astronauts stuck in space? We got some astronauts that's stuck in space right now? Still?
Don Julio and Popeyes chicken for the blacks, and Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively drama for the whites. Remain vigilant. Remain conscious. Thank you for watching.
Hi, boss. It's time to dismantle them again. But we just gave him Shiesty Mass Sexy Red and 20v1. Damn it, Johnny! I don't want one thought just crossing.
Excuse me, y'all. Y'all said it's two still stuck up there. We got 2 astronauts stuck in space. What the fuck? How long they been stuck in space? Is these the same ones that we was just talking about on streams not too long ago? I think around Christmas time or something. They had Christmas hats up there, and everybody was wondering like how they got Christmas hats up there or whatever. It's doing the same ones, right? Man, them motherfuckers is over on a TV set in California, underground, living life, playing it off on us, acting like they are on in space. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just playing around. Allegedly. Let's keep it going.
These Negroes' minds at any point during the day, they're getting smarter, faster, stronger. We need distractions, distractions, distractions. So, what are you thinking? Put the liquor in the chicken stove. But sir, put the liquor in the chicken stove. And what's that one they like so much? Get off that Don Julio, act a Julio. Don Julio. No. Put the liquor in the chicken stove. Call me when it's done.
Every country will have AIs or multiple AIs. So, and there will be a lot of robots.
There'll be a lot of robots. But we prediction on the number of robots by 2040, humanoid robots to be specific. What order of magnitude?
By 2040?
Yeah. So.
I think by if you say like 2040, probably there are more humanoid robots than there are people.
Now let me be very clear.
Y'all hear what Elon said? By 2040, there'll be more humanoid robots than there are people. 2040? What's the year? 2025? 15 years? Man, that's crazy. Modern, what up with you? Rulisha, what's up with you? Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Keep the algorithm jumping. Javay, what up, fam? Romel. We gonna keep it going, y'all. This is crazy out here. I ain't even know 2 astronauts were still stuck up in space. This shit, it's a lot going on. And then y'all heard Elon. Elon ain't just telling us this for nothing. I believe it. He says it's gonna be more humanoid robots in 2040 than there are people. Think about that, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
This is not the year 3000 he's talking about. This is literally 15 years from now, which is in your lifetime, okay? This is not something that is years and years away. No, this is 15 years from now that there will be more robots and AI than there are humans. That's scary, and it should be scary to you. Why? Because we're pushing toward the beast system, this transhumanism type of system that they're trying to push, to corrupt genetics, to corrupt DNA, to do the whole neural link in your brain. And you got to think about this. This ain't no Meet the Robinsons type of stuff. You got to think about this. Is he also referring to the people who are going to have neural links in their brain by 2040 that will also add to the number of robots and AI that are walking around?
Wow.
Look at a grocery store from 1960s. Real simple. 100 products or 200 maybe. Now look at the grocery stores from 2019. Motherfucking supermarkets, they call them. Where did all that shit come from? The earth didn't create new food. It's always been the same shit. These are all man-made bullshit. Look at the names on the back of the shit you eat. You don't even know what that shit is. The fuck is that shit? Here's another trickery. Everything in the store is full of sugar, man. And because it's addictive, and they want you to be addicted to their fucking Takis. You eat some salty ass shit from the grocery store, and then it's full of sugar. Look, here's different names that they call corn syrup and hidden sugars. There's 169 different names for fructose corn syrup. That shit's not good for you, bro. You wonder why you got cancer. Cancer loves some sugar, just saying. Fucking stop eating all this man-made bullshit. All the oils, those are industrial lubricants that they made food safe. And by food safe, they inched by, I promise you. You don't need to be eating no canola oils and shit. That's what they put on tractor tires and shit. Fucking valve parts and shit in a goddamn Caterpillar. Don't eat that bullshit, man. It's killing y'all. It's killing everybody. And y'all got to wake the fuck up.
If you eat eggs, watch this video. That's crazy right there. Ain't nothing good for us, y'all. It ain't nothing good for us because it's all in play. If we are designed to go buy this food from the supermarkets, eat this food. This food is to help us survive, but at the same time make us sick, to make us have to go to the doctors and treat these diseases and keep the cycle and the process keep going to where you have to go back eventually again and again and everything. And that's how the money just keep on doing this thing, funneling. Shit ain't right. If everybody just stopped eating all this bullshit and everybody started eating vegetables and everything at home and everything, they'd be so mad, they'd lose so much money. They'd be ready to drop a nuke on this motherfucker. Let's keep it going, y'all. What's up, Tila? John, what up, fam?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Was my hardest. I really, because I had my own chickens, and I thought, well, I'm not hurting anything. They're laying eggs right here. I pick them up, they're fresh every morning. But when I realized it was just a fresh menstrual cycle, you know, and when I realized I was eating, you know, like the reproductive waste of a chicken, you know, and I was scrambling it for breakfast or whatever. It's the truth. But I mean, I'm serious. And then I started thinking to myself, would I want somebody come in the middle of the night, stealing my periods, you know, putting them in a basket, maybe, you know, scrambling them or sunny side up, for God's sake. I actually watched how they're made up inside of them and how everything is collected, and then it comes down that one hole. I mean, I saw this and I was like, oh, we're not supposed to be eating that.
Man, the way she just put it, I don't even want no more eggs, man. I thought eggs was a little bit almost safe. The way she just put it, ugh. Can't eat nothing, man. Can't eat nothing. This motherfucker. Just drink some water, breathe some air, and eat some lettuce. And that's it. You feel me? That's crazy. The way she just explained that, ugh. I don't know if I want no more eggs. I'm gonna have to let that shit just filter out of my mind so I won't think about it. Let's keep it going, though. Salute to everybody. Frank, what up, fam?
Deep dive on the FBI files related to MLK's assassination. As of today, January 26th, 2025, those declassified files have not been uploaded to the FBI website. Vault.fbi.gov. You can go in the search, type in Martin Luther King Jr. It'll take you to these two files. These are the two files that are currently uploaded. There is a table of contents. So if there is a section that you are interested in more than others, you can go and look for that section. On page 9 of this document, you will see that there are literally exhibits here. These are like the supporting documents. There are exhibits that are titled as classified. Okay, and when you see the full document, you will see it literally just says classified on there because the documents are not a part of this record that's been currently released. Page 10, which is the beginning of the document, it talks about why the task force was created. And quite literally, on this very first page, it says King was the target of an intensive campaign by the FBI to neutralize him as an effective civil rights leader. Sullivan stated that in the war against King, no holds were barred. I saw a content creator say that that term neutralize him somehow meant that he was an actor and that he was not a real activist. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. Later on in the document, we will talk about all the things that the FBI did to discredit.
Neutralize them. They probably was like, shit, that is probably kind of what they meant. Like, hey, we finna keep an eye on him. We gonna keep him grounded. And we gonna keep a close hand on him. So if we need to push something out there and we need some help, we can go to him to help us or something. I don't know, though. I don't know. That's what I was just thinking about it, though. What's up, DJ? VV, what's up, VV? Salute to VV in the building.
Credit him and his, entire mission, but they're quite literally admitting it right in the beginning of the document. In this section, they talk about all the people they interviewed. They talk about all the source documentation they reviewed, to include documentaries, books, and news articles that were written about the assassination. Page 14 of the document talks about all of Dr. King's whereabouts, why he was in Memphis, who did he talk to, where was he going, who was around him. It gives a lot of insight into what the environment was like there in Memphis and just in general there in the South for the civil rights movement, because Dr. King and his group were not the only activists. There were other activists that were around during that time, and many of them were not as nonviolent as Dr. King was. On page 21, you're going to see Georgia M. Davis of Louisville, Kentucky. If you go to my playlist called MLK Rumors, you're going to see my video about the women surrounding Martin Luther King Jr. Georgia Davis Powers wrote this book called I Shared the Dream with this really ridiculous cover, okay, of her talking about her relationship with Dr. King. In her book, she said,
remember how I told you everyone wanted a piece of Luigi and that's why he hasn't been on your FYP? Well, I just noticed a crazy connection that I think y'all need to hear. But before I go into that, let me know, did this show up on your FYP? And let's continue to bring Luigi Talk back, because we know that they are scared of jury nullification, which basically says his popularity could get him acquitted. So in response, they trying to bury the story. So I need y'all to keep liking and sharing and watching the whole video and commenting, whatever you can think of, hitting all these buttons. So now back to the connection. Now in that article, everybody wants a piece of Luigi. There was an inmate that wrote that Luigi was being held in D Block, where all the death row people were held. And basically he told the story about when Luigi was in Pennsylvania locked up. He said that every time he was escorted from his cell, everybody got locked down, meaning no prisoner movement. And he said that instead of the orange jumpsuit, they had Luigi in a turtle suit padded with a getup just in case he wanted to unalive himself. Now the crazy part is News Nation was there, and we talked about that. And he talked about the chaos that it caused, and everybody loved Luigi, so it was going crazy. But this is what tripped me out. He said he hadn't seen this many voices raised and this much chaos since 2018 when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Y'all, what's the odds of us being in 2025 and the Eagles in the Super Bowl? Keep in mind, this interview was way before the Super Bowl contenders were announced.
How the hell did the Super Bowl get tied into this Luigi story, man?
Now, I don't know if that means anything. It could be a big nothing or a big something, but I think it's a good way to keep Luigi's name going. Bring back Luigi Talk, share. I'm out.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that Luigi story. Ever since the little TikTok down thing happened, when it went down, like, shit ain't the same no more. Like, I don't even be seeing a lot of the conspiracy pages that I used to follow and used to see a whole bunch of like content stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's different. The algorithm definitely is different. I feel like they're trying to bury some of these stories, or they not promoting it or populating it as they should, and they, being unseen. I don't know. It's crazy, but it's crazy how he just tied that into the Super Bowl. We all know the Super Bowl rigged, but I'm still finna be betting on it. Put all my money on the Chiefs. Fuck the Eagles. The thing is, we know it's rigged. You just got to know who they rigging it for. If you know who Vegas gonna do it for and everything, and the Chiefs is proven they finna make history, so I'll put it all on them. Let's keep it going, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. Power Lines, what up, fam? Noble M. Bay.
And I like it.
Those astronauts have now been in space so long that they are saying they don't remember what it's like to walk on Earth. And I hate to break it to y'all, they're not fucking coming back. I've been following this story for quite some time, and if you know what's at the International Space Station, then you know that those astronauts were set up there on a mission, and they're not coming back. Williams in a report today saying that she is trying to remember what it's like to walk. Once I found out they had fucking Christmas hats instead of a ride home, I knew they have been got. The government sent them on a mission, and the mission is complete, and they want to come back. You're not coming back, boo. was their mission. I told y'all back in April when they first dropped this article saying it was up there, I told you they were going to send someone to go get it. I vividly remember the video, and you guys were like, no, they're not going to do that. Boom! These two astronauts go on this mission to space right after. Look at the date. This was released April 16th, right, of 2024. Then boom.
But why would they want to leave them up there, like on a death mission and everything? Like, why? I mean, is it for testing purposes? Let's see how long somebody can stay up there, or why would they want to do that? If they up there, I don't believe they up there. Second of all, they sent them Christmas hats. They sent them a package or something. If y'all can send them something, why the fuck y'all didn't go pick them up and bring them home? Or
boom, 2 months later, here goes Boeing, you know, the fuck up of the century, decides they're going to send their first crew on this flight with this Starliner up to the International Space Station where all that shit is at. Ever since then, they were scheduled to come back last March 2024. Bitch, it's about to be February. Why would y'all go up there with a multi-drug resistant, mutating bacteria that has never been seen on Earth and think you're coming home? Have you never seen aliens? They're not coming back, bitch.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be so boom. Watch this video to the end. What is this? This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. There's no way, guys. Look at this. What the hell is that? It looks like little pyramids. Or it looks like a tail. You know what kind of tail I'm talking about. Shh. Shut up! I told you it's not a game out there. You can see it all when you're from a high distance, but that's why they usually go over the clouds so you can't see nothing. Shh. Shh. Shut up! Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and that was just dirt and rocks and stuff like that. Shh. Shut up! How you think? When you get on those airplanes, they go so high. 30,000 feet in the air. For what? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game on you guys, and you know what time it is. You never know what's out there, because you've never been out there. You're in the city. All you see is buildings. People walking around. Grizzly bears. Polar bears. Shh. Shut up! It's not a game on you guys. Stop playing with me, son. I told you what to do. You didn't listen. Absolutely not. You think it's a game, don't you? Everything is a game. Everybody's laughing. Shh. Shut up! Stop playing with me, son. I'm tired of this, guys, and I'm telling you right now, we don't know what's out there because we ain't never been out there. But I tell you one thing, if I'm ever out there hiking with a couple of friends and I see some shit like that, record it.
Ridiculous, because why am I waking up at 5 and 6 a.m. for you to shove a bowl of sugary cereal into my mouth with some milk and then send me to this building full of people I don't want to be around to learn? Mind you, 90% of the learning is them feeding me information and then telling me to regurgitate it back to them. None of it really matters. Fam, why am I doing long division at 7 a.m.? 2 hours later at 10:30, because I'm in public school so I don't know math, I'm in here eating deep fried, refried chicken nuggets with more milk. What is y'all obsession with milk? As I sit in this building where I need to ask for permission to go to the bathroom, and then I go to gym class where I got to get all sweaty and funky having a good time, and then take my smelly ass back to class to do some science, cut open a frog or some shit, and then go to history class and read all this information about all these people that are dead, and 80% of it isn't true. What are we doing? You do this for 12 years, they give you a paper saying you did it, then tell you to go figure the rest of it out. If you want the next level, you got to pay for it. And let's not even factor in the fact that you lucky you didn't get shot up today.
Man, did he just hit that on the mark? I swear. That's what life was like for me growing up, going to public schools and shit. Oh my God. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. Salute to everybody in the building. I appreciate all y'all showing the love like y'all do.
Black folks make everything better. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Black folks make everything better. You having a bad day? Get a hug from an old black woman. See if it don't change your whole fucking life. You need some advice? Go get advice from an old black man. See if that ain't the best fucking advice you ever heard. That's how it works. You want to have more fun doing something? It don't matter what it is either. You could be at work, church, going to hang out at your mama's house, just going to do what the fuck ever. Add some black folks with it. See if it ain't a fucking grand time. Outside of all the regular stereotypical shit, it's just a fucking good time around black folks. I made a post a while back talking about how a black lady complimented me, and compliments from a black lady hit different. Somebody shared that bitch on Instagram and it got like 2 million views, 100,000 likes, and the comments were just full of people being nice as shit about it. And I was just like, damn, That's crazy. But they were all like, hey, you, just so you know, you're invited to the cookout. First off, I've been to the fucking cookouts. I've been coming to the cookouts.
I could tell you been to the cookouts, fam. I already know you tied in. I could tell how you talking.
getting invited to cookouts. I appreciate y'all. This ain't my first time around black folks. But I will say to all the white people out there, do yourself a favor, start adding black folks into whatever you're doing. Because I promise you, you're going to enjoy life a little more.
Let me tell you a true story. Be someone watch this video to the end. Something is going on out here. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
So I'm scrolling looking for my wireless connection.
Hey!
And look what I see.
What you see?
Let me stop it right here. He went through his Wi-Fi thing and he see ICE surveillance vehicle. But I just want to speak on this because people can change their Wi-Fi networks and everything to what they wanted to say. And, you know, people be doing little stuff just to be funny. Like I done seen people put FBI surveillance van and all that type of stuff and everything. Like anybody can go change and put the name on there. But I do think sometimes it might be, you know what I'm saying, popping up from one of these vehicles or something. But I just think in my head, like, they got to be smarter than that. Like, I know they ain't got their Wi-Fi network name, ICE surveillance vehicle. So somebody that's close to it can just look and be like, damn, it's an ICE surveillance vehicle close by on the Wi-Fi network. Like, come on now. They ain't that stupid. The government, y'all, I know they ain't that stupid.
They are not playing out here. Straight up.
Shut up! Check your Wi-Fi. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what that guy's talking about because that's not true. I just checked my Wi-Fi and that doesn't even exist. Shut up! You know what time is it, guys? Yeah. And for some odd reason, they know exactly where everybody's at. I heard they go into don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and you know what's next. You know what? I used to love Dead Teen Ice. I used to chew that gum when I was a kid, but I stopped chewing it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and you see what's going on. You know any friends? Anybody that's not supposed to don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's getting crazy out here, guys, and you know what's about to happen. Nah, I'm just playing around, guys. Ain't nothing about to happen. Everything is normal. You know what it is. But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever outside or I'm ever at my friend's house and I want to connect to his Wi-Fi and I see that, I'm not going to see that because that's not true.
So that's supposed to be a dead alien body. Photo of a dead alien body. That shit, come on, man. I don't know.
Gordon Ramsay just posted a cryptic message to his socials that's a little concerning. GeoGuessers like Rainbolt have all but confirmed that the view outside of his window is a runway right beside Area 51, with flight attendant Laisha even mentioning she was on that same flight with Gordon himself, which landed in the middle of the desert in Nevada, exactly where Area 51 is supposed to be. But I noticed a little something that no one else brought up. By now, everyone's seen this weird little pan sitting in his cup holder. And it's tiny, way too small to be used by any regular human, so what is this for? I zoomed in closer, applied some light filters, and noticed a pattern of hexagons all over it. I mean, clearly this is just his cookware brand, Hexclad, right? But oh, it goes much deeper than that. Because I came across this leaked classified document featuring the exact same hexagonal pattern, which also claims we never made this technology. We recovered it from UFOs. Non-human metallics. This all came out in 2016. Coincidentally, the same year Hexclad introduced this technology to the world. Whatever's going on here, the questions still stand. Who or what is this tiny pan for, and has Gordon really been working with classified alien technology this entire time?
So Gordon Ramsay allegedly been using reverse alien technology with that hexglad, whatever stuff that he got on his pans and stuff, the non-stick type of stuff. Look, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That was an interesting story. I don't know. That's crazy though. Like, why would he be so plugged in to get some of that technology, some alien reverse technology before anybody else and everything? Like, damn. Yeah, the chef. I know he got some money, but you got that much money, you tied in like that. Getting some of the reverse technology before us, before anybody.
I don't know why you guys are not hearing about this or why this is not on TikTok, but you guys know this cave in Argentina. It is called the cave at the end of the world. The cave at the end of the world, you guys. That's what it's called. And it collapsed a few weeks ago. Did y'all hear about this? Here it is over here, you guys. Look at this. It completely collapsed. Completely. Just in case that video didn't do it justice, look at the size of this cave compared to the people. This was a very big tourist attraction in Argentina. And like I said, it's referred to as the cave at the end of the world. And it just collapsed. The irony in that is that a lot of people are saying we are now at the end of the world, at the end of this 3D matrix, and there are certain events, you know, that have been set forth to basically show us this. And I would say God has literally sent us a message with this one over here, y'all. I mean, this thing is gone, completely leveled, y'all.
So what? The cave collapsed and what? It fell in the earth and created a hole or something, like a tunnel, or?
This cave was 10,000 years old. If this doesn't tell you that there are major changes happening on the planet, a 10,000-year-old cave, and it's referred to as the cave at the end of the world. Argentina is a play off the word urgent. Argentina. Things have taken a turn, y'all. Like I said, I don't see nobody talking about this on TikTok. It's crazy, y'all. Things are gonna get a lot more interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
There's so much crazy stuff going on out here, y'all. It's too much going on. My boy Trump stepping, handling business, super active. Do y'all think he's doing too much? Signing all these orders and making all these demands and coming in like Trump came in aggressive, like he trying to prove something. Then we got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. We got Martin Luther King, this info coming out on him, all this stuff. Like, that's crazy. Still got the drones and the orbs flying around with the UFOs and shit. We still got all this crazy modified weather. Man, so much. Still got to dodge the food that they trying to give us. We still getting taxed meanwhile. And while all this shit still going on, bills and everything still due, still coming through. That's why I be like, man, take it day by day, y'all. Stay positive, because this should get a hold of you, man, and get heavy on you, for real. But salute to my moderators, content management, everybody in the chat. Appreciate all y'all, man. Much love to everybody. Hope everybody feeling good today, man. Show that love. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. Keep that good energy around y'all. In the end, we go win with all this crazy stuff going on. You feel me? But it's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I'll see y'all soon. Health and wealth, peace and love to everybody. Peace.
Fam over.